Oh, look. Cobblestone. Huh. I don't care what anyone says. Walking is the best damn form of transportation. Didn't really have much of a plan today. I just left my hostel this morning, and I guess the only main thing was I wanted to go check out this Castle Moorish. It was really quite cool. Quite spectacular views, and kind of fun to walk along the castle walls. But then after, I thought, I just kind of want to go for a walk in nature. And like a little ways over here, I think on the other side of this wall, there's a park, but you had to pay to get in. And I was like, I'm done paying to get in places. I just want to walk for free. Because that's one of the best parts about walking, is it's free. Like all these other tourists are just using the tuk-tuks and these 4x4 vehicles to get around and all this stuff. And I'm like, you guys are lazy. But to each their own. Today I've probably walked maybe 10 kilometers so far. I think I don't know, I saw some sign saying 8 kilometers to the village before I turned off onto this path here. And it was funny, when I turned off onto this path, I was just kind of standing there looking around, and some local who was hiking by came up to me, and she's like, "Are you lost?" I'm like, "No." She's like, "Can I help you find something?" I'm like, "Where does this path go?" She's like, "Oh, well, if you walk up here, you can maybe go to this viewpoint, and it eventually leads to this little village, and there's some nice cafes and so on." And I was thinking, well, that sounds great, because I've been wanting a coffee now for the past 3 hours, and the cafe was closed, and then I found this other park entrance, and they had a coffee vending machine that was out of order. And I'm like, what the heck? She's like, what are you looking for? And I'm like, nothing. She's like, oh, okay. She's like, where are you going? I'm like, I don't know, I'm just out walking, wanted to go for a nice walk. She's like, perfect. Well, this is a good path to take then. Oh, just cobblestone just ends. Kind of random, just this little stretch of cobblestone on this country road here. But, honestly, walking is just my favorite way to explore places, because basically, like I say, it's free and it's exercise. That's a bonus. And you just get to see everything, You just take your time and go places too that other people wouldn't usually go. Like, I know none of the other people are like, take me up this random dirt path to their tuk-tuk driver. They're like, take me to the castle and then take me back to town, But this is turning out to be just as nice as going to the castle in a way. Because like I said, I mostly just wanted to go for a nice little walk in nature anyway. And actually, when I was at the castle, I looked over at these hills here and seen these like big rocks and so on. I don't know if you can you can kind of see there's all these huge rocks up on this hill here. And basically I just thought, let's walk over there. And it like looked super far from the castle too, but I was thinking, yeah, I could go for a nice walk. Now here I am. You know, like in ancient times, most people just walked everywhere. And even up to, I don't know, maybe 100 years ago, if you weren't able to afford a horse, you're pretty much walking everywhere. So walking is just the undisputed best way of transportation. I mean, maybe it's not as thrilling as riding a motorbike, which I also like to do, but it's the same thing. Like, you don't really get to see as much because you're not taking your time usually, not so much on a bike. And also, you have to take into account the fact that riding a bike is kind of dangerous in most cases. It's always the risk that you're going to fall. Or even if you're a really, really good rider, there's always, I mean, the road conditions could be unpredictable, or the worst is just worrying about other people hitting you if there's traffic. Oh yeah, check out these trees here. It's always good to see some trees. I think I kind of romanticize the times where people just walked everywhere. Like, well, I read about how, like, in the, I don't know, what do you call it? Middle Ages, something like this. You know, in like 1600s and so on, people would literally go on pilgrimages from the north of Europe all the way to Jerusalem. And it was like a cool thing to do, a respectable thing to do as well. Like, kind of, I guess, how people go traveling nowadays, and it's kind of like after you finish school or whatever it is, most people, they're like, oh, I'm gonna go traveling now. But in these times, basically, they'd be like, I'm gonna take like 6 months off of work and just walk to Jerusalem and back. And they'd be like, good luck, my friend. And yeah, it would take who knows how long, many months in most cases. Probably a lot of them, or maybe not a lot, but definitely some probably never came back for various reasons. And I think that would be a hell of a thing. That would be great. Just walk every day for months to a faraway land. It seems like such an adventure. I mean, it just doesn't have the same kind of feeling to it, I guess, as hopping on a plane. Like, sure, hopping on a plane is cool. Just get on the plane, I don't know, try to relax, I guess. try to enjoy it, and then you show up in somewhere completely different. It's cool, but it's not like just every day, like, gotta walk to the next village, and that to me is way more of an adventure. That would be a hell of a thing. Alright. Just giving her.